Y'all want to know the tea? I'm going to give you the tea. I'm going to give you the tea. I'm dead going to give you the tea. You know I'm going to give you the tea. What's up, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I did not film a proper intro for this video. However, you're here now. Go ahead, subscribe. Don't try to play me. Be a part of the fam. Let's get into it. Make sure you check out my description box down below to keep connected with all my social platforms. You definitely don't want to miss out on anything that I don't post here on YouTube. So be in tune. Don't be out of tune. Let's get into it. The content is about to level up, and I'm super excited for you all to join me on this journey. So hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, leave a comment. Let's talk about, the things that I'm going to mention today in today's video. So let's get into it. Also, I'm going to be using this month's Lurella subscription box. If you do not know who Lurella Cosmetics is, they are women-owned, based in Cali. They are small, people of color owned. So I love that they are producing quality products, and they're also going to give it to you at discounted prices with their subscription box. So I have a code for Lurella Cosmetics. If you want to check them out down below, I have my discount code, and also give them, a checkout. Their subscription box is definitely worth it. I'm going to mention a little bit more about the Lurella subscription box in this video, but it's something I think that's really worth it. If you're not sure what to purchase and you want a surprise, or you just want to spruce up your makeup kit, they send a generous amount of product in those subscription boxes. So I think it's worth it. So I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to get it at a discounted price using my code, of course. Use my code down below on the screen, wherever it is. Use that, get in tune. Let's plan some makeup, and let's talk some hoopla. Let's talk some hoopla. So yeah. If you're interested in spilling some tea with me today and serving a look, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. I'm going to start the Q&A with some light questions, just so you can get a sense of who I am, things that I like, a little bit of experiences that I've been through thus far on my life journey. I'm going to be answering these spicy questions a little towards the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Using the Scandal palette by Lurella Cosmetics. It's very on brand. The names are really, really cute. You have names like Snake, Confession, Heartbreak, Blackmail, Haters. So those are basically the shades that I use for today's look. I'm really enjoying this color scheme. You have your burgundies, pops of reds, and then you have your deep earth tones, and you have your shimmers. You also have a nice bright like cream white to like spice up the look if you want. This palette and other products that I'm going to be using in this video is from Lurella Cosmetics, their September subscription box. I'm going to insert the video clip of the box and give you a little bit of information. So each month, Lurella Cosmetics curates a makeup box that may have, a bunch of makeup. You also have their lash subscription box, as well as their self-care box, which is all included into one box. So you get 3 boxes in one, or you can separate and, curate your own box to how you want to receive. They also add in some goodies, some extra goodies. If you are interested in subscription boxes, or you just, want to make it easy to where you just receive products and play around with it and have fun with it, definitely check out the Lurella Cosmetics subscription box. You'll definitely like what they offer with that. So that being said, I'm going to start by finishing the face. I'm going to be using some brushes and other tools that came in the Lurella September box. If you are interested in subscription boxes, or you just, want to make it easy to where you just receive products and play around with it and have fun with it, definitely check out the Lurella Cosmetics subscription box. You'll definitely like what they offer with that. So that being said, I'm going to start by finishing the face. I'm going to be using some brushes and other tools that came in the Lurella September box. This month's box came with marble brushes. These brushes are vegan, cruelty-free, synthetic, but they feel really soft and luxurious. So I'm going to be using that right now to do bronzer and blush. All right, so first question, this or that? Coke or Sprite? I love Sprite, specifically McDonald's Sprite. If you know, you know.
Bro, I don't know what they put in McDonald's Sprite, but that shit.
McDonald's Sprite is undefeated, like super undefeated. All other products that I am using for this look will be down in the description box down below. Make sure you check that out if you want to know what I'm using off camera, because I really want to focus on the questions. All right, second question. Would you ever have children? Would you ever have kids? So for those that don't know, I really don't disclose or like, you know, post about my family, private life like that really. I do have nieces and nephews. I have 2 older sisters and an older brother. They all have children. My older sister from Chicago, she has the most kids out of the 3. So I would say about a total of, I would have included the ones that have, you know, passed away. Rest in peace to my babies. I have a bunch of angels on my side. So with all in total, I would have probably had like 12 nieces and nephews. Therefore, I have deemed myself the gay uncle. I don't think I'm gonna have kids, y'all. Don't drag me. I don't see it right now. I just don't see it right now. I mean, it's nothing wrong with, you know, bringing another life into this world, but like, I don't know. I would not want my divine being. I mean, I would want to bring a divine being into this world to pass along my journey and everything that I learned. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it right now. But however, if I were to have a kid, child, you know, divine being brought into the earth, I would do one with my DNA just to continue on. And then I would adopt. I heavily believe in adoption. So if you feel like me, the gay uncle, the rich auntie, whatever you want to call yourself, I would say look into adoption, because there are so many children and teenagers as well that need homes. And I think that you can really change someone's life if you decide to, you know, give them a home. I think like if I do that, I would do adoption first, because that would be the most like important, like the most important. Now I'm gonna cut out the cheek so we get a nice even sculpt. I love doing this. And this is why I cut my beard, y'all. I cut it just for this fact. I love that cut. But, look at that. Now taking my blush and mend all of that together, and I'm gonna move on to the next question. So, been boyfriend, girlfriend with someone. I don't understand the grammar, the grammar in this post. Someone chopped and screwed it completely. Okay, so yes, I've had boyfriends, and yes, I've had girlfriends. So my girlfriends were when I were younger. I've only had 2, and I had a crush on a girl in high school. You know, sexuality is a spectrum, and you know, feelings are feelings. If you like someone's being, then you know, don't judge yourself on that, and don't feel like you're playing yourself by liking the unusual for you. So yes, I've dibbled and dabbled in both, you know, both worlds. But as of right now, being non-binary, I'm still exploring my sexuality. So right now I am, you know, I'm just getting a little chit chat, options, and knowing my worth and seeing what's out there. If you have been keeping up with me on my other social platforms, I recently just left a narcissistic abusive relationship. It's hard to, you know, speak about, and it's hard to explain because it's just so many components to what happened in that relationship. And I'm not here to bash the person. I really 100% wholeheartedly wish them well because they need it. However, yeah.
How dare you, Mr. Spears? You had me fooled. And you too, Mrs. Spears. Death to all of them.
Oh, oh shit. The shit talking begins. On a more serious note, if you feel that you are in a relationship and something isn't right, you know, something you can't pinpoint, and you feel that you aren't being listened to, you're being gaslit, and, you know, other factors that contribute to a toxic and unhealthy relationship, please make your exit plan, reach out to people you love, reach out to your family. If you don't have family, reach out to your friends. If you don't have, or if you feel that you don't have those people there to help you through your situation with a significant other, doesn't matter if it's a woman, man, however you identify, it does not matter. Your feelings are your feelings, and you know how you should be treated, and you should know how you want to be treated. So if you can't get that, just dead it, cut it. And that's one thing I wish I would have, you know, done a little earlier on, is like take all the signs for what it was. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I am healing from it. I'm fine. Like, if you've been seeing, I've been flourishing, and that's the reason that, you know, not saying that it was fated and, you know, stuff like that, and you should, you know, allow people to treat you like shit. No, this was supposed to happen for me to understand my worth and understand what I want. And also it helped me identify who I am. I am non-binary. I was being not bullied, but I was being made fun of for being who I was and the things that I do. And I just felt like I was under a microscope. So like, you know, that same microscope helped me, you know, dig deep in myself and, you know, see who I am. Okay, so let me finish this up and then we're gonna get to the I. Yes, I have, you know, had relationships, and I wish all the people that I've like talked to, I may have hooked up with, whatever the case is, I hope they're doing well. And that's one thing, I'm not gonna wish bad upon anybody because something didn't work out. It didn't work out for a reason, so period. All right, so now I'm gonna be dipping into the Scandal palette by Lurella Cosmetics. So once again, this palette is from the subscription box. If you are interested in any products from Lurella Cosmetics, they have cute palettes, brush sets, tons of styles of lashes and stuff like that. I do have a discount code right on the screen and down below. Be sure to check it out and use my discount code. And it is affiliated, so you're gonna give me some coin. Give me some coin. So speaking of heartbreaks, my first heartbreak, definitely, and it's sad to say, is my father. That's a story time within itself. However, nothing like ridiculous. However, my relationship with my dad is not the best, so it was kind of heartbreaking, you know, to not get along with your dad. So anyway, so moving along. Next question, biggest fear. So, my big fear is not fulfilling my purpose or, you know, not making it. I'm trusting my journey a little bit more. It stands, you know, everyone has their fears, their doubts. However, I don't let that consume me, as you can see. I've been through the mud, so not to just be like, oh, I've been through the mud, so I deserve to make it. No, like, I've really been through the mud, so it's like, I have to make it. It's like, no, and I am gonna make it, like, it's already manifested. However, I am not going to allow my doubts and my fears, and, you know, it's perfectly normal, we're human, but I'm not gonna let fear be instilled into me where I don't believe in myself. You know, we all have that moment where we're like, damn, this is not working out, or it's not giving us the result that we want. You have to trust in your journey more. Definitely, you have to trust in your journey more. And that's something I'm learning, especially on my spiritual journey. I'm learning that, like, my intuition and everything be on point because I chose, you know, this path in life. I chose this path. We choose our path. So, yeah. Don't want to get too deep. However, that's just my biggest fear, quote unquote. But I know I'm gonna make it, so I'm not even gonna be like, it's a fear, and I let that fear run me over, and I operate in that fear. I really do not operate in that fear, because what's meant for me will not miss me. It'll come to me, and that's the best way to counteract, you know, that you know, concept of like fear. So A confession that I have. I do have a crush or two on some people in the makeup world, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But woo, child. I'm high-key a thought, so take it as you will. But I will never confess who it is. I will not do that. I will not do that. Nope. All right, someone said, felt lonely, yes or no? Yes, we all feel lonely. You know, we are human and it's okay to experience those emotions. However, for me, I'm currently in a period of isolation in my spiritual journey, which is, you know, everything is weeding itself out, the people I shouldn't be around, the situations that don't serve me anymore. You know, everything is extracting itself. So yes, it gets pretty lonely. However, I am blessed to do what I do, and I find joy in my artistry and my craft, and having this doesn't make me feel lonely because I get to connect with you all and I get to do something that has saved my life, basically. Like, it's really cool to have that experience with you all. Sorry if I'm like all up in the mirror, you know, it's all about blending. However, we're here to chat. So now I'm gonna do the lid shade. I'm gonna take the shade Snake, and who do I think is a snake? I'm just taking that shade Snake and I'm just running it on my lid, following my eye socket. So with this look, I'm basically just following my natural eye shade, which is something I don't do. So I wanted to do a soft glam and I wanted to follow my natural eye shade for once. So that's what I'm doing. Have you ever cheated? So as for me, I really don't want to answer this. However, I guess I did. I don't know. It doesn't fucking count anymore in my opinion. Like, it really does not fucking matter what happened. However, during that most recent relationship, I in my mind was like, I'm fucking over it and I want to talk to other people and I want to interact with other people and I want to be a thought. So that's what I did. Like, I don't have no shame. I just wish that I didn't string along that person into my little antics at the time, because I was bored and I was, you know, going through what I was going through. So anyway, doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. However, I don't think it's okay to cheat. You know, if you don't want to be in a relationship, just state it. You know, feelings change and it may suck, you know, for the other person. However, be honest so that they can go and be happy. Yeah, just do yourself that favor. If you are tempted to cheat and really act on it, just let the person go and let them know, like, hey, I found interest in someone else. And, you know, don't be selfish. Go allow people to live their life and experience, and go be a thought and running through houses like Tomb Raiders and whatnot, and, you know, do your thing. Like, we're here for the human experience, and, you know, people have feelings. So I don't regret, you know, that situation with that person, but like, I myself regret me doing that. You know, my highest self, as my highest self, I know I would not do that, because I know how I would feel if someone cheated on me. Just don't. Just if you're not happy, just leave. It's that simple. All right, doing this look has been a little trial and test, you know. This is my first look back on YouTube, so I'm like, it has to be perfect, and I'm like, no, Kareem, just enjoy and have fun. So that is what I'm doing. I'm currently smoking out the lash line. I'm gonna use more of a little bit of this shade Haters, And then I'm gonna go in with bad behavior to like really define the red and the look. So that's what we're doing. Okay, next question, smoked. The only thing that I have smoked is the herb, the legal herb. It's legal here in New York now, so shout out to that. However, I've been smoking since I was 15, which is very early, and I would never forget that day. I went home, I made I think it was a cheeseburger, and I had macaroni salad because it was like a barbecue. The night before at my, you know, childhood home or teenhood home, whatever you want to call it. I was making food, and my parents was like, he doesn't cook. So I think like they were like a little sketched, like what, like he's cooking. I mean, I cook now, but when I was a teenager, I was not doing things like that. So it was a little bit odd to them that I was making food mad randomly and just quiet. Like I was high boots. Like when I say high boots, first time I got high, I was like, wow, what is this? So yeah, I did start when I was 15, which is very young. So if you are a young watcher, supporter, please wait until you are of age to, you know, consume alcohol and controlled substances. So yeah, I'm gonna be using 2 mascaras. I've been loving the Makeup Geek Extension Effect mascara, especially on its own. It works very well, but with lashes, it really amplifies the look. So I'm gonna use this on the top and then my Kevin Aucoin volumizing at the bottom to add some bottom lashes. So look at the difference of how like mascara lifts the eye and opens it up. So that's what this does, and it's gonna really look nice once the lashes go on. I'm gonna be using the Lurella Faux Mink lashes in the style Lady. They're like a winged-esque type lash, nice and dramatic. It's gonna come out with the wing and be popping. So let's clip them and put them on now. So next question is spicy. It's about to get spicy. So get ready. I'm gonna be exposing myself. And yeah. So these are the top 4 questions that people wanted to ask and want answers to. So I'm going to answer them as I put this glue, Tati Lash glue, on this lash, and let's get spicy. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready to share. Like, y'all wanna know the tea? I'm gonna give you the tea. So yes, I have had a threesome, and I am going to share briefly a little bit about it. I would say definitely that they are not for me because I ended up liking one over the other, and it was just so funny because the one that I liked, you know, he was a little bit more packaged and privileged. So yeah, it was very awkward for me, of course, but you know, imagine you're in, you know, and you want that attention and they're just like later for you. I was, yeah, a little thotty at that time. This happened when I was 22. So I was experimenting, and yeah, he pulled up, and then he pulled up with a friend, and I was just like, I ain't gonna question nothing. I was like, you know what? You only live once, And I mean, however, it was weird because the one that I wasn't giving the attention to rocked. Like, I was like, is this like a battle of the survival of the fittest? Like battle of the bros? Like it was so intense, and I don't think that they are for me. So yeah, because I don't know, it's the idea for me of being intimate with one person. So two people like battling for their life, Babylon in the bed, like it was mad weird. So yes, I've had one. I've also had a failed attempt at one. So if you want to say 1.5, I don't know. My Venus is in Leo, where thoughts don't question me. Period. I'm grown. And I was grown then. Now, would I do it again? I don't know. I'm still exploring like sexuality and, you know, intimacy with your own body. So I'm gonna answer this one. All right, I'm gonna be doing my lip combo as I answer the next question. Second to last, and it is, do you believe in ghosts? Now listen, I'm a spiritual person. I believe in spirits. I believe in entities. But like actual figures, like how they're portrayed in the movies and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't know. Just like a full-on ghost, like making you know, an appearance as the body that it once lived in, because at the end of the day, we're all just souls living in a vessel, in a body. That's why we have like so much inner dialogue and stuff like that. It's so hard to, well, if you know, you know. Not hard to explain, but if you know, you know. Minted Cosmetics, this is brand nude. So yeah, I definitely believe in spirits. I do. And then to finish this conversation, biggest wish. I just want to be famous, and I'm gonna be famous, and I'm gonna be wealthy. I'm gonna be abundant. I'm gonna be living the life that I know that I set out to want to live. Damn, this smells good. Oh my God, it smells so good. And they feel so good and creamy. Feels so good. How we feeling?
And I'm feeling like money. Matter of fact, I'm feeling like, what's the budget?
So, I have many things that I want to do in this lifetime, and I'm going to do that in this lifetime, you know. However, it's all about the lesson to get there. So I really believe that I'm in this point of my life and my career where the universe has confirmed for me the things that I wished and the things that I manifested, and any evil thoughts and whatever will be returned back to sender. So don't send that shit over here. This is for the positive and the good vibes and the people that, you know, want to see a black non-binary queer creative succeed. So if this is not for you, this is not for you. However, I do want to be on a much bigger platform to share my story and, you know, let people know like it's okay to be you, and it's the journey.
It's the journey.
High school trouble and struggles that, you know, not to be so hard on yourself. And those nights I would stay in that room and just lock myself in that room. Like, my experience as a teenager is, need to do some healing from it, but I would sit there and see like the famous people. I would study Lady Gaga from the back and front. Like, I know her from back and front, and her dealing with fame, I feel like was a big lesson to me, because I definitely want to be, you know, on these red carpets. I want to serve these looks. I want to put all these things together to really like show the world like I can be all that I want to be in this lifetime. You know, I'm a soul in this vessel, and I know I have purpose, so I want to be at the top. And I don't need to say I want to be. I'm going to be at the top because I'm destined. It's in my blood to have all my biggest wish, have all my big. It's my journey to have my biggest wishes, you know, answered, and to be grateful for everything that I went through in the past in order to get, you know, to the top and where I want to be with whatever this brings me. I will forever be grateful that I really manifested and I really worked hard to even put that one foot in the door. And I'm grateful for all the people that has helped me along the journey. So just to sum this up, my biggest wish is to fulfill my purpose in this lifetime. Just learn the lessons and unlearn the things that I was taught, and the things that I was raised around, and the things that I was shamed for, and the things that I was told that I can't do this, and I was made fun of because I was different and I wanted my hair a different color and stuff like that. I am really here to fucking tell you, bitch, and I don't mean to curse, excuse my language, but all the people that ever doubted me, made fun of me because I'm too skinny, I'm too this, I'm too that, it's a big fuck you. Don't call my phone, don't hit my DMs. You ain't gonna be able to call my phone to get to me. And that's how at the top I want to be. You ain't gonna know my number. You're not gonna get a DM response from me. And I don't mean to be like that because I respond to people, but like there are people in this, you know, journey, and I don't mean to hold anything I've released, but I'm gonna talk my shit and I'm gonna pop my shit, and then you're gonna be tight because you were the one talking shit and making lies up about me and stuff like that on the internet. And I don't mean to get like a little sassy, but it's a big fuck you to all the doubters and to the people that had ulterior motives and they saw the light. People will see the light in you and they really take that candle snuffer and try to dim your light. No, your white candle is gonna burn. You're gonna get your prosperity. You're gonna get everything you want. So don't ever let anybody tell you that you aren't good enough. Don't let yourself stay in that cycle. And I let myself stay in that cycle for years, telling me that I'm not good enough, even though I've been pushing, I've been working and stuff like that. It was always that inner voice that, you know, stopped me from wanting to do this. Also TikTok and everything else. I got too comfortable. It's time to get uncomfortable, baby. And if I have to make everybody around me uncomfortable, sorry. If I have to make people that don't understand what this is uncomfortable, then I'm doing my job right. And that's on period. So yes, y'all, that is the end of this Q&A. I hope that, you know, I answered everything to my best ability, because I can talk on tangents and I can be all over the place. That's just who I am. So I hope you enjoyed. All the details for this look will be posted on Instagram, and also I have some things down below, and I also have the Lurella Cosmetics information if you are interested in the subscription box. So get your goodies, be beat, stay blessed, and, you know, don't be afraid to show yourself. With this new journey, I'm here to show myself. Like the people around me that are currently around me and that know me, this is me. Like I've always had attitude. The nails, I always talk with my hands. So like, you know, that was something I was always made fun of, for talking with my hands, and, you know, just being more fluid and being myself. I'm allowed to take up space, and bitch, that is what I'm gonna do. And I encourage you to do it too. So take up space, make them uncomfortable, be yourself, and just keep glowing. And that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, wash those hands. Wash those hands, wash those nails. Don't be dirty. Come on. Put on a mask, do your thing, live life, enjoy the simulation, have fun. Have a good time, y'all. Take care. Until the next video, just keep glowing. You already know.